Hi students, welcome back to today's class. Now we are going to see the next session, that is session 2, self-awareness, strengths and weakness analysis. Being self-aware means that you can identify your strengths and weaknesses. Self-awareness therefore will help you in converting your weakness into strength and strength into an exceptional talent. Okay, so analyzing your strengths and weaknesses helps you to obtain success in your life. So if you know your strengths and weaknesses properly, it will be making you to obtain the success in your life. However, strength and weakness analysis begins with knowing yourself first. So how the strength and analysis process started means, first we need to know about ourselves, that is, who am I. Okay, for these questions, no, related to the topics beliefs, background, opinions, like or dislikes, values, everything. For all these things, if you get the answers, no, either in the positive way or in the negative way, that will be giving your strengths and weaknesses report. Okay, so knowing yourself, understanding who you are, what you like or dislike, what are your beliefs, what are your opinions, what is your background, what do you do well and what you do not do well is important, because only then you can actually measure your strengths and weaknesses. For all these questions, if you get the answers, you can list out the strengths of yourself separately and weaknesses of yourself separately. So strength and weakness analysis. Understanding who you are means looking outside your usual characteristics. We should not say about your name and qualification and interpersonal relationships, how we are making friendship with others. All those things is not necessary. What is mean by knowing yourself? In other words, being self-aware means actually means it what? Knowing your inner thoughts, how you are thinking when you are alone. Okay, so mainly when you are alone, how you are thinking, you need to control your thinking habits. Okay, so when you are in alone, okay, and you need to think always positive things only when you are alone. Okay, so know your inner strengths and hidden talents. You should know your hidden talents, what talents and are hidden inside you, and skills and even weaknesses, hidden skills, everything you need to find out from yourself. Okay, that is only known as self-awareness. Self-awareness means not saying your name and qualification and your relationship with others. That is not strengths and weaknesses. Strength is about hidden talents. You need to find out your hidden talents, skills and even weaknesses also, and inner strengths also you need to know about yourself. Examples of strengths and all. Okay, I am good at creative writing. I am confident of speaking in front of an audience. I play guitar very well. So for all these things are examples for strengths of one person. And what are the examples for weaknesses? I find it difficult to solve mathematics problems. I would like to speak English fluently. I do not like to lose in any game or sports. Okay, so by understanding ourselves, we can know what we can do and what we cannot do. So once we understand from these above set questions, know who am I, what beliefs, what are your beliefs and what are your opinions, what is our like and dislike. For all these questions, if I get the answer, if we are getting the answer, we can know about ourselves. That is what we can do and what we cannot do. Based on these information, based on these strengths and weaknesses, we can plan the next steps to improve ourselves. Once we know where we are lagging, what kind of weaknesses we have in ourselves, once we identify that weaknesses, we can make some kind of steps or methods or techniques we can follow in order to improve our weaknesses into a strength. So by improving, we will become confident in what we do. Okay, once we strengthen all our weakness areas, then we will become a confident in whatever we are activity we are doing it. Okay, so techniques for identifying our strengths and weaknesses, finding strengths or abilities, what and all abilities you have, how we can find out. Think of anything that you're always successful at, and think about what others like in you, and take out time and think about what you do well. So like this, you can find out the strength of yours. Okay, how to find out the weaknesses? Point out the areas where you struggle and the things you find it difficult to do. So whatever areas you are struggling to do the work, so that you need to find out, that is your weakness. And look at the feedback others usually give to you. So about you, what feedbacks and all you are getting, that is also kind of negative feedback. If you are getting, that is a kind of weakness that you can correct it. Okay, So be open to feedback and accept your weaknesses without feeling low about it. You should not get any kind of low feeling in your mind whenever you get the feedback, okay, weakness of your feedback, okay. So take it as an area of improvement. You can find your strengths and weaknesses once you find the answers to these questions given here. Okay, how am I different from others? So what is making me to different from others? What do I do better than others? Okay, so what I am doing better than others? For these questions and all, you need to get the answers in order to get analyze your strengths and weaknesses. What do other people admire in me? What makes me stand out? Where do I worry and struggles? Where, how, and why do others perform better than me? How they are performing and where they are performing, why they are performing. For these questions, you need to get the answer. And what advice for improvement do I often receive from others? Okay, for my improvement, for my self improvement, what kind of advice I am always receiving from the others? So all these questions you should get the answer. Next is difference between interests and abilities. What is meant by interest and what is the difference between the strength and interest? We can find out. Okay, so interest means things you like to do in your free time that you make you happy. Okay. And this ability or strength means it is an acquired one or it is a natural strength. Okay. So it will be acquired from outside, like based on your qualification, you can get some kind of knowledge. Okay. So it is an acquired capacity or natural capacity. And interest means if you are interested to do some task that you will be doing in your free time, that will be making you happy. Okay. And in next difference is things you are curious about or you would do even if no one asks you to do it. Okay. So even if anyone is not asking, no one is asking for that task, no, even with your own interest, if you are doing it, that is only called interest. And ability means it enables you to perform a particular job or task with considerable proficiency. Okay. And things you want to learn or you would like to do in the future, that is only known as interest. So when your interests do not match with your abilities, you can either improve your abilities or you follow some other path. For example, if you have interest in doing some task only, you can able to complete the task in a correct way. Okay, in a proper time. So for example, you may like music, that is your interest, but you may not be good at singing. Okay, then what will be happen? In that case, don't try to become a singer. Okay, you need to choose some other job or task only. Okay, so with this your session 2 is over, that is analyzing your strengths and weaknesses and difference between interest and abilities also we have seen. Next we are going to see about session 3, that is self motivation. Okay, have you heard about the story of the hare and tortoise? Who won the race? Won that race in spite of being slow? The tortoise only. Okay. The key to win was that the tortoise never thought less of itself. Okay. So never it was having a low confidence on itself. Okay. It is having self motivation on itself and stayed motivated even though it was lagging behind. Tortoise, even though it was lagging behind, it was stayed motivated so that finally it won. Okay. But slowly and gradually it crossed all the hurdles, all the obstacles, what and all it has faced, no, everything it has crossed slowly and gradually and continued the race without being demotivated. Okay, it never thought that it is lagging very behind the game. Okay, so self motivation is simply the force. Okay, it is a force. Self motivation is simply the force within you that drives you to do the things. Okay, so it will be there within you, that force will be there within you that drives you to do the things. Okay, self motivation is what pushes us to achieve our goals. It will be making feel happy and improve our quality of our life also. In other words, it is our ability to do the things that need to be done without someone's or something influencing us. So someone that is outside force should not be occurring. From inside itself, we need to have that force in order to do our things in a neat way. Here are some examples of self motivation. Two children are doing some work here, and here first child, Neha spends all her after school hours to practice more and more sample question papers. She wants to do well in her exams so that she can get admission in her dream college in the city. Okay, so after schooling hours, she is practicing more and more sample question papers, okay, and she wants to do well in her exams, and so that what she can achieve, she can get admission in her dream college in the city. So for that she is preparing. That is a kind of self motivation example. And here one more girl, that is Rekha, gets up at 5 a.m. and goes for the dance classes, and then she comes home and finishes her homework before going to the school. She does this all by herself, okay, no one tells her to do it. So this is also a kind of example for self motivation. Mother or father, no one is saying about the activities what she want to do in a day to day life, okay. She is making all her works done by herself, okay. And different people are motivated by different things and at different times in their lives. For example, here if you see Neha is motivated for call, getting a dream college for admission, okay. So for that she is preparing for many exams, okay. And this girl, that is Rekha, is motivated by what? She is motivated by all her dance classes. She want to complete every day morning, so that she is going early morning, so that she is motivated by dance, okay. So different people are motivated by different things and at different times in their lives, okay. She is going in the evening and she is going in the morning, okay. And types of motivation: internal motivation will be happening by love, okay, and external motivation will be based on the reward, okay, prize if you are obtaining from the others, that then that is called external motivation, outside motivation, okay. So we do things under internal motivation, we do things because they make us happy, healthy and feel good. For example, when you perform on your annual day function and you learn something new such as dancing, singing, etc., you feel good, okay. So you'll be learning many things due to your activities, okay. So that is something known as internal motivation. External motivation means we do things because they give us respect, others, based on others, okay. So we do things because they give us respect, recognition and appreciation. For example, Suresh participated in a 100-meter race and won a prize. This motivated him to go for a practice every morning, okay. So these are the two examples for internal and external motivation. These are the two types of motivation. And qualities of self-motivated people. Okay, there are some typical behaviors seen in self-motivated people which are given as below. You can see these pictures also, and you can see the qualities also, behaviors also. Some typical behaviors seen in self-motivated people. How the self-motivated people will be seen? What are their behaviors? Let us see one by one. They know what they want from the life, okay. They are always focused, so they'll be having always some kind of goal in their mind in order to complete it, okay. They are always focused in some kind of works, and they'll be knowing what is important, what is not important, okay, which time which work need to do, that they will be prioritizing properly. And they are dedicated to fulfill their dreams, okay. So they want to complete get their dreams, for that they'll be dedicated always, okay. So they are dedicated to fulfill their dreams. So for example, Mr. E. Sridharan, former managing director, Delhi Metro Rail Corporation Limited, was a self-motivated and energetic person. With his dedication and respect for others, he motivated his team to work hard and achieve results. So he is because he is self-motivated, so that he is making others also, that is his team members also, to work hard and achieve the results. And then Mahashai Thermopal Gulati, the founder of Mahashian D. Hatti, okay, Private Limited, started with a small shop in Karol Park, but with his focus and dedication and clear ideas, that is MDH Spice Company, became one of the most popular brands in India. Besides having a good reputation all over the world, also. So it became most popular brand in India also, and all over the world also. The company's reputation now spreaded, okay. So this is because of his self motivation only. So he has proper focus and dedication and clear ideas in order to make his company to become a popular one, okay. So building self motivation, how we can build our self motivation? There are 4 steps we need to follow. First, we need to find out our strengths, and next we need to set and focus on our goals. And third one, develop a plan to achieve our goals. Okay, first we need to find out the strength, and we need to set the goal based on our strength. and we need to develop a plan to achieve the goals, and we need to stay loyal to our goals. Stay loyal means continuously we need to work towards the goal. Okay, we need to daily do our work. So let us see the explanation part of this. Find out our strengths. So identify your likes and dislikes, understand what makes you happy. For example, I love cooking. Okay, so related to cooking we will see. Set up and set and focus on your goals. Define the goals you want to achieve and focus all your energy to achieve your goal. For example, if you are love cooking, if you are loving cooking, then I want to be a chef. You'll be you want to be a chef in the future. Okay, so that is your goal. Develop a plan to achieve your goals. So plan and set timelines to achieve your goals. You need to have a proper practice for that. Okay, plan a list of activities that you will do to achieve your goal. For example, after schooling, you may be required to appear for a competitive examinations to join Hotel Management Institute. So if you want to become a chef, you need to join Hotel Management Institute. For that, you need to prepare for your competitive examination, so that after school timing, you are going for preparation for competitive examination in order to join in the Hotel Management Institute. Okay, so stay loyal to your goals. What means that work towards achieving your goal. Even when you are facing difficult time also, you need to work towards the goal. For example, even though I did not clear the hotel management entrance exam, I will find out other ways to become a chef. So what are the other ways I can go for? If I am failing in hotel management entrance examination, so what are the other ways I can find out in order to become a chef? So that ways we need to find out. That is only known as staying loyal to our goals. We should not come back from our goal. Okay, once we have not achieved our goal, we need to again try in order to reach that goal. Okay, so with this our session 3 also over. Then next is session 4. Session 4 we will see in the next video, that is self-regulation, and session 5 is self-regulation, time management. 4 is self-regulation, goal setting. Okay, so goal setting and time management we will see in the next video. Thank you.